sit beside me, my only son. And if you do this, it'll help you some sunny day. Oh, is that same color? Ooh. Whoops. I fucked up.
Yo, you dirty hoe.
What's going on today? Wait, what time is it? Oh, damn, it's fucking 9 o'clock your time.
Yeah, it's getting up there, bro. My day is all but done. Yeah, it's 9:11, believe it or not. I won't say that again.
Yeah, I think I'm going to make a late one tonight. I can't go back over there. I got to teach them a lesson. All right, you want to chase Dad off? Okay, I'll be gone.
You got to make them know what they're missing, bro.
Yeah, it's fun for me. Because they know that I know that they know that I know.
You may be gone some time before they notice.
Oh, no, they know. They know.
No
there
way.
ain't no fucking around over here.
Good job on the stilts, bro.
Oh, yeah. I love them stilts. They make life so much easier. And I can extend them up another 3 feet, too.
Yeah, start getting tricky then when you're drywalling at them sort of heights, though, eh?
Yeah, well, I use them for a lot of different things, though. Siding, anything.
Yeah.
I'll be using them, like when I do in-floor heat downstairs. I'll have to check. I think 12 foot is pretty high, but if I stand on those, then I can get right in there when I'm doing ceiling. A lot of basements are 10 foot on newer houses, so those really work well for putting in in-floor heat.
Yeah, faux show.
I like them.
It's good to have a decent commercial size roller too. You can have them rollers that are half that size. You're there twice the amount of time.
Oh yeah, them little ones are for shit. They fall off if you don't put them on right. All this shit.
That's right.
A lot of people don't realize, but if I grab one of them smaller rollers, the winding on there is a certain direction for a reason, and you're supposed to put that on towards the head like this. That way, when you're rolling, it doesn't keep slipping off. That's a big thing, you know, that little things that you learn in the trades when you do it forever that people don't understand. And that's when it's fun to hand them the roller and be like, oh, it should only be this much. Here you go. Do her up. I'll come back when you're done. I'll come in back and examine how good you did it, too. I'll tell you how bad you did it and this and that.
Welcome in both y'all.
So you guys got Kayla to change her name and everything. You guys got her to change her name even.
That's what happens.
Hey, you can't be a bullshitter, you know? As long as she realizes what she did is wrong, I guess. You know, it's like I say though, trust is the hardest thing to get back. You can get back money, you can get back pussy, you can get back anything. but trust is the hardest.
Well, as we get up in age, we realise that trust is the foundation, like a concrete foundation. And once trust is broken, once the foundation's broken, fair enough, the foundation can be repaired and the crack fixed, but it's never quite the same. You always know the crack's there. It doesn't matter how much you cover it over.
Yep. This is life. Some people gotta learn the hard way. I know I've always been a hard learner. But I've always had loyalty too, though. So
Well, we have to learn that way, don't we? He who feels it knows it. And so it's no good me telling you and you're not feeling it. You have to feel it to know it.
yeah.
You got to feel the burn.
You know, it's like I say though, our kids nowadays, they're so fucked. All these things that we took for granted, or at least that I took for granted as a kid, they don't have the shit like that no more. There is no solidarity to the extent of fucking live or die for the most part, you know? It's just fucking all obscene. And they're taught right from school to be a rat and this and that.
Yeah.
Shit, I remember my teacher growing up, the school that my daughter actually goes to right now. I can remember that teacher calling out this younger girl saying, "You can't be a tattletale your whole life." The teacher said that. They don't do that anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck, they don't even let very many, what we would call conservatives, go to the fucking school system. It's all liberals. 90% of them. It's crazy.
It's because of the crazy curriculum now. It's just absolutely wild.
Well, it's been infiltrated. It was a goal to infiltrate these things. That's why.
It was infiltrated a long time back, brother. It was infiltrated while we was being schooled, because as we know now, schooling is falling.
Well, that's what I'm saying. It was started way back when, but it's just gotten worse. You know, it's just gotten worse.
There's no one thing of the world that isn't infiltrated, whether it be the cops or the health system or the judiciary or any one damn thing. There's no thing that isn't tainted.
Yeah. It's all fucked up. Oh. And that's where we got to start getting people to be together and not against one another. So many people are like, "Oh yeah, Republican guy." No, bitch, they're both bad. You know,
Two
regardless,
wings of the same bird. They all represent the same system.
they all go to the same clubs.
They all go behind the scenes and party and grill up together and have a great time, and then come back to the front of the house and pretend to argue and shit and have different points of view. It's craziness. It's the whole thing's a fucking show.
Yeah, they all go to the same country club and drink the same tea, and then they got to put on a show for the cameras.
Yeah, they drink the same blood. You better believe it.
Fucking assholes. Hate these fucks. I just seen a bogus ass commercial for Mike State the other day. And I thought, I wrote my comment on there too. Like, you fucking clown. You know, because the UP gets fucked because of how many people we don't have. And the majority of them are in the lower part of the state. So they always want to use Upper Michigan. Well, this is Upper Michigan. This is the UP, the Upper Peninsula. So Northern Michigan is us. But when they're downstate, they talk like the upper third of Lower Michigan is what they're talking about. It's just politics, and it sucks because we get shafted. And we pay a lot of tax up here for them fucks, and we don't get our roads fixed or nothing for years because it all goes to the inner city bullshit.
Shit runs downhill, bro. Good to see you, Minty.
But it was really shocking to see our state turn red this year. That was actually great, but not that it means a whole lot, but it does mean that the people that still believe in the vote went out, voted, and changed that shit, because we've been blue for a long time. It gives me a little bit of hope.
I know,
Not
Tom.
that I have a lot, but
Yeah, but Tom, we both know in our hearts. I know it's it's nice to hold on to something like that, but we both know in our hearts, man. It's just a sense of democracy aboard the fucking dictatorship.
yeah, but no, we don't think about democracy because we're not built on democracy. That's a liberal notion.
Yeah, but that's what voting is. It's democratic.
Yeah, but all I wish for is that we burn this fucker down and start over again.
Yeah, I vote for that.
Burn it all. There's only one way to get rid of fucking bad apples in the fucking orchard, and that's to burn all them bitches down. And the sooner we learn that, the closer we'll be to getting somewhere.
Well,
You know,
if
the
you ask
bad.
your good lady what it says in her book, it says the last shall be first.
Yeah. Wouldn't that be something? You know, there's tectonic plates and shit that are moving in the ocean that they're not telling us about either. If you look at, even if you look at the train from here, like when I was flying my drone way high, you could see my land is a bunch of ripples. And it was caused by a great flood. And if you look at Canada and the Great Lakes and all them big floods of the world were created by tectonic upheaval and shifting
You better
displaced
believe it.
water like a motherfucker that people have no concept of. And
Mm.
shit like that has actually happened in the Gulf of fucking Mexico and all that. The Gulf of America.
Well, this is why they have them huge machines to emulate that.
Yeah.
Same as the cloud machines. They've got all the weather manipulation machines, and that is a part of it. They can like it emulates an earthquake, so
Yeah.
you can get off a tsunami.
Bring it on, bring it on.
Ethiopia.
Like I said, I built this building so you could open up all them doors downstairs and let everything through. I think if a
Awesome.
flood comes that big though, unless you got some kind of fucking ship to be on, and don't ask North Korea to have you a ship built, that's for sure. They don't even know how to get it off the dock. Did you see that?
Yeah.
Is that funny, eh? Somebody's getting murdered over that.
Oh Lord. It makes you question. It doesn't make you question their nuclear armament
Yeah.
or lack thereof.
Well, the thing is
It's
that
just
it's
all
getting
fear
harder and
mongering.
harder for these clowns to fool us because we have the technology at our fingertips as well.
Exactly.
You can't hide everything like they used to. You know, we're global. We're global, bitches.
The papal ball glow ball conspiracy. There's another one.
Yeah. I had a guy come here just the other day asking for a well to be put in. Why don't you hurry up and get your back fixed so I can put you to work?
Bro, do you think I don't want it already? I've got my MRI on Monday.
I'm already turning jobs down. You know, I could put a couple guys around here to work too, but You know, I just don't care anymore.
Well, I'm just glad that you care enough for me, bro.
Well, you never can tell. The thing is I've already tried a lot of these fuckers around here, and they end up being fucking useless dickbags that take
Yeah.
it for granted.
Bro,
And then
they want a job, but they don't want to work. The old ethics have gone.
well, it's not even that. They don't understand what it took for me to get where I'm at,
That's right.
The fucked up part is I've known some of these guys my whole life, and they know that I've never had nothing given to me. So what, I don't understand. Well, I
Me
do
neither.
understand. It just means that they're that fucking useless. But
I never expect nothing given, bro. I earn everything I own.
well, absolutely. But it's just a shame that people just can't understand that. A lot of times in life, the people that get the furthest are the ones that are willing to give away something before they get it. I used to give my time up freely a lot before I
Me
was
too,
able
bro.
to afford
Me,
the things that I've had.
me too.
And I did it because I enjoyed it, not because I was getting something out of it. I understood that, yeah, eventually I'll get mine, but I wasn't out there doing it just because of that. I actually always enjoyed what I was doing, so it never really felt like work.
20 years. I've worked for 36 years, Minty.
And I actually used to smile a lot more than I do now.
The trouble is, the more you know, the less you got to fucking smile about.
Well, then I had kids, and then I got sick, and then I got divorced.
Bro, there's a difference between ill and sick. You're both.
Yeah. But I know this, though. See, I'm not informed.
Don't
I'm
need
not
no damn
informed.
scientist for that.
I'm not fighting the facts. A lot of these people are out there fighting the facts, going, "Why me?"
Hey, Ellie, welcome in, girl.
It was just a little white lie. I was being cute. Well,
Under
now
pressure
you
on
know.
Windows. Yeah, Rich.
Dang, I didn't hit the ceiling one time yet.
You got
The worst part of a paint job is leaving fucking. I did a superb job one time. I did extra good on this drywall job. Well, then halfway through, they're like, "Well, we want to paint it ourselves." Ah, fuck. Dude, when I came back to that house, I was so fucking disheartened.
Hey, you gotta
Absolutely.
love it.
I could have done one coat and they could have fucking made it look better. But instead, I did the best I could and they made it look the worst possible. So fucking mad. I'll remember that for the rest of my life.
Oh, that's good news, Minty. You need to get yourself a driving license, Minty. That'd help you, bro. Maybe get a little delivery job or something like that. Cross state line not too long, 2 hours more, and I'll be home. Awesome, Ellie. I hope you and your man have had an awesome time together. And it's get back to normality, and then start saving up to do it all again next year. Good luck.
I had to tell someone earlier today because I friended them on Facebook or whatever. She's like, "Why the hell did you friend me?" I said, "Don't worry, there's no dick involved."
Yes.
But I've known her for 30 fucking years. But I made contact because I seen her at the courthouse and she did not look well. And I know that her mom and her grandma just died recently. And she's had trouble her whole life, but she used to be one beautiful girl. I think, she still kind of is, but man, she's got 2 houses on the lake.
Yeah. Oh, Minty, I didn't mean for your own car, bro. I meant to use a license for a job. Get yourself a little delivery job or something like that, bro. Go to
Minty,
work
get
on your
your
bike.
shit together.
There's just benefits to having a driving license. People take you on with a driving license without necessarily wanting you to drive all the time. It's just a bonus to have one.
Hold your head up high. Hold your head high. Okay, we got 2 different colors in this mother trucker.
It's
Or is that?
9:31 p.m. here, Ellie. 9:31 at night.
I'm gonna paint this back wall.
Where's
Okay.
Nicole? Where is Nicole? She's popped in and gone up again, I think.
Yeah, she does it,
Easy money though, Minty. It saves you stress and labour on your body, bro. I used to love good labour. Look at my physique. I love labour, but if you can get easier work for the same money, bro, do the easier work for the same money. Like these delivery drivers for Amazon and stuff, they do 100 drops a day. They're nothing but busy. You got nothing but parcels to deliver and plenty of them. And they earn good money too.
Good money. Oh, we gotta
Exactly. Your
start
body's
somewhere.
your body's already fucked. There's no need to fuck it up even more, bro. Get a driving job. Get something more easier on your body.
You could always sell that sweet ass.
Ask for sale, ask for rent.
I know a couple of fat chicks around here that give you good. They give me good money for your ass.
And is asked to let sale or rent. Ooh, they let 50 cents, I say.
I did it again. Fuck.
Oh, pick your paint up, Tom ass.
Fucking pricks. Let's see, can I do this like this? No, I'm fucked. Ugh. This is actually a real feat.
Still, see she is. Here's my girl. Nicole.
The moon is upon us soon. Did you know
You're doing a
that?
moon out. You're pulling the moon out the window.
Huh?
You're currently pulling a moon out the window. Room to let 50 cents. Right, I'm going to go downstairs. The chicken should be cooled by now. I've cooked it for the dog. And I'm going to go and feed it to her.
Chicken.
Oh, yeah.
I did a little
It'd
video
be chicken
earlier.
time for the dog.
I cooked and then both the freaking kids and the woman chased me out of the house fast.
Yeah, they know what they're doing, bro. They know.
Oh, I need to get outside and cut some logs and pet that dog. Oh, this whole thing is fucked. And pet
The
that
best,
dog.
I think, look, the best damn roast chicken this side of the Watford Gap my girl gets.
East and west of the Pecos.
Me and my dog share the same thing in common, bro. We absolutely love a little bit of thigh, don't you know? Good to see you, Uncle Larry.
Assalamu alaikum, Larry.
Oh, yes, and all that vajazzle. Oh, yes. I don't care which way you pray you and which way you point your rug, brother. You're all welcome. Right
Just
back at
long as
you,
they
Uncle
get
Larry.
pulled at me, we're good.
Hey, hey, I creator. Skull to you, brother. Skull to you. Good to see you up in here, brother. Good to see you too. Love. Are you eating fried chicken out of a dog bowl? Absolutely. Absolutely, I am. Me and my little furry girl eat together. We shower together. We sleep together. Everything happens together. Uh,
Fried ham, cheese and bologna. I still gotta put a hot water heater in this fuckhole.
yeah, you said that. Little by little, I gave you everything you ever dreamed of.
Maybe after
Hopeful.
I'll cut that one out from next door, and then tomorrow I'll be able to slap it in. Actually, tomorrow I might just hang with the kids all day, but it's supposed to, after tomorrow, it's supposed to be start getting nice out. So
That'd be nice.
I'm gonna bring Tommy into town to buy some tennis shoes, and then probably get some garden stuff so we can do the garden.
Sounds cool. Sounds cool.
The little bastard's fucking growing faster than a goddamn weed.
Oh yeah.
I hate to buy him any fucking shoes that cost any kind of money.
I hear you, bro.
He's gonna be a big prick, you know. His grandpa and his grandfathers and all, they're all big 300-pounders.
Jason, welcome in, bro. Good to see you.
Am I gonna spill this paint?
No, you've got this, bro.
I've never done this one-handed like I just did.
Man of your caliber. Look at that. I knew it. A man of your caliber got this.
I never ever
Most
tried
of all,
that before. I'm so special.
well, I'm on my own this weekend. My daughter's away with her boyfriend. My son's just got on the flight and gone to Turkey. Well, I'm home alone.
Nice. Your daughter stay there with you?
My daughter still lives with me. My son still lives with me. My daughter was just 21 a couple of weeks ago or last week or whenever.
So what is she gonna do then?
With regards to, well, she will have to go and live with a boyfriend.
Oh. Well. Hmm. Too bad you didn't live in Canada.
Time to order a few strippers then, Andy. it's not. It's nice to have them into your back, ain't it? Come on then. Which side you going? You coming this side? Come on then. This is the only girl I'm having in here tonight. Time to live it up, Larry. That's right. The only living up I'm going to be doing tonight, Larry, is if you go live, brother, and I'll put you on my Bluetooth disco speaker. That's as live it up as I get, brother. Me and little Mo. Yeah, my little baby. Oh no. Oh no, she my girl.
Oh, are we done yet? Somebody's gonna be like, why the fuck is that closet a different color? Someday.
Is the driver not feeling awesome? Hello. Yeah, I'm too old for all that stripping malarkey.
Strip.
I've never in my life been into a strip joint. I don't know what the fuck. They're much like gambling establishments to me. You must be. You think I'm going to pay to look at your tits? You must be fucking joking.
No, you don't gotta pay. You don't gotta pay to look at tits. You just
That's
go
enough.
in there and you look at tits.
Yeah.
I've been to a few in my younger days. I got slapped right off my bar stool by one time.
You're touching, bro. You're doing too much touching.
No, I held up a quarter. I was sitting there and she came over, like, because that's what they do. They'll come over if guys are throwing dollars, but I never did. So I held up a quarter like this, and she come on that pretzel, and her fucking snatch was right here, and I was like this, and she come on that whatever she was in, swiped all my change off the bar, and smacked me a good one. The whole place just lit up laughing.
It's always you, Thomas.
I said, hey, Vince, if you'd have come back 4 times, it would have been $1.
I'm going all in here.
But I'll tell you what, guess who was in the back with her that night?
That's how it goes, bro. Because she knew you had an extra $5 to give.
I didn't get no money, zeros. Zeros. She may have got some dope out of me though.
You was the most money. You was the most money she'd made all week. She'd spent last week's on the cream that she needs for the diseases.
No, I never had nothing. Never. But I was always a cutie pie too, you know, so I could have my pick.
Larry got to dance with an Indian maiden one time.
An Indian maiden.
He was in his local store. She was serving liquor.
The chick that I was just telling you about that I befriended and I had to say there was no dick involved, she's native. All these women around here are native.
Yeah.
I grew up on the Ojibwa reservation.
See, what you guys class as an Indian and what I class as an Indian are two different things. In my mind, that originate from India. In your mind, they originate there.
These are natives. Native.
Yeah.
Americans.
Yeah. Feeling dangerous.
My lady, she's a Chippewa. She's a one of a kind.
Dangerous Brian. The last time I went to a strip club, I used funny money and I didn't even get caught. Feeling dangerous.
When I was younger, I was in the Polka Lotto tribe.
Okay.
You never heard of the Polka tribe?
No, I'm a clansman, not a tribesman.
The Polka tribe.
That's very younger days for me. That is, bro. I've left them roots long behind.
Polka tribe.
Friends in
I don't know if there was any clans in Russia or nothing like that. In the Slavic region, I guess there was, hey?
Absolutely.
Slavic.
A very orthodox part of the world, that is, bro.
Yeah.
Give them a 20, get change and a free ride.
The polka twats. Yeah, and her parents hated me.
Yeah.
How dare you get involved with that Slavic whitey?
I can't speak much Russian, only probably to a Russian hooker.
Aren't they all?
On your back, you bitch.
On your back with ya. They all sound angry, I know that. Women, that is. I said we haven't got any potatoes. I don't know, it's a lot of work for one little fucking scratch. Damn it, I hit the wall.
KGB.
Oh, it's all better now.
Well, Tom, we have 10 in the house and 10 likes. We can't get better than that, can we? Thank you, everybody.
I think I'm gonna have to change my channel when you get here to Good Cop, Bad Cop, though.
Yeah. Let's do it.
Or we'll start a different one.
My girl. Yeah, so on your back, you bitch. And I know that there's a pronoun that I know in Russian as well. Ujinika Bolokov. But that's a separate thing. We'll talk about that another time.
I think I know what that is. Well, it's time to take this shit out of here. I'm gonna I cleaned the bucket. Oh, damn, I wish I had a little cup with a cap on it. Like a fucking. I don't think I got nothing like that. It'd be nice to save. I got just enough paint here to save for touch up if I missed it somewhere. Oh, let's go have a game of where the fuck is it?
Let's go play that for a minute.
Well, let's see. This is right here.
Cool. Bit of MD.
Oh, I never touched this yet today.
I've never actually tried that Mountain Dew.
No, that is brisk iced tea. I don't drink no sodas.
No, me neither. That's why hence I've never tried it.
Yeah, it's fucking soda's nasty. This is non-carbonated. It's iced tea. But it's not, it's probably no better than. Melissa's going to come up here and start a restaurant, she said.
That would be awesome, wouldn't it? Give her a trailer to do some burgers on the roadside. Is that what we're saying? or a
I can
restaurant.
make part of this land commercial.
Yeah.
Can you imagine starting a community of about 25 solid motherfuckers? We'd be the richest ones around.
Oh, you damn straight. Mad Dog 2020.
Solidarity would have to be 1,000%, you know?
Oh,
That's
for
all it
goodness sake.
takes.
Absolutely, bro. Absolutely. All into the same pot. You soon build an empire.
But people don't, you know, they get crazy with the shit and then they get greedy and then they think, oh, this or that. And then it all falls apart. But if you're involved with government, there's structure, you see. Then they can all be fucking peas in the pod. That's all they're doing.
Exactly.
Okay, we're gonna put this paint in here maybe. And then I'm just gonna put some stuff on. I seen the other day they had some paint cans for sale. So in case you want to just put some, maybe your paint can got destroyed or whatever it was. And I should have bought the son of a bitches and I walked right by them. But maybe next time I go to, oh, that ain't gonna work. Okay. Maybe I'll smoke some weed before I go back across the street. That'll help. Yeah, I don't care what you're saying. That's what
I
happens
never.
when you piss me off. I just quit caring. Yeah. What's that one saying? Speak to the hand or something?
Yeah, because you ain't worth the elbow or something bullshit or another.
Yeah. Because I've been done listening. Fuck off with it all. I
Just
even
hand
do.
it over.
See,
Hand over the wallet. Hand over the damn wallet. Virginia flaggers, if the wife is coming for your wallet, resistance is futile.
There's no life's ever again. All these antiquated fucking rules and laws, man, they're so fucking pathetic.
I concur.
You know, if they could just modernize a few things and stop being hypocritical fucking assholes.
Anyway, cheers, everybody. Blessed be to each and every one of you.
Man, I cut it close on the paint. I got about this much. That's all I got left. Woo-hoo.
Half a cupful.
A quart, maybe, not even. Pint. I got about a pint.
10 for 10, that's what I said, Minty. Yeah, it's gone to 8 now, but it was 10 for 10, man.
Ugh.
7 now. We've bored them all to death now. The real ones will remain.
Yeah. I've been talking too much today, that's why.
Better out than in, bro. Better out than in.
Yeah. If I get going, like do something actual building or something, and I'm not talking a lot about politics or something, then it shoots right up. But it's fucking interwebs for you.
That's right, bro.
I hate cleaning this shit out. I'd rather just throw it the fuck away, actually. But $2 is $2, you know?
Chevy Z71 and a Peterbilt rig. My day is going to be awesome. That sounds good to me, bro. That's right, Minty.
What's that?
Well, you win some, you lose some, Virginia.
Fuck them and feed them cake.
Uncle Larry says politics, religion, and her. Y'all ain't dragging me down your path, all of y'all. I'm not having this.
They going astray, are they? Sometimes you gotta do that just to lighten your soul.
And you've hit the lotto for 87 grand today. That's a way to go, that is. You were doing extremely well. £87 grand today. I would pay £12,000 for my operation, and I would pay £1,000 for my airport ticket to the States, and that would be me done happy. 13,000.
Okay. I can imagine winning some money. You gotta play to win though, see.
Right, right. Yeah, I wouldn't give for 12 grand today. Freedom is the most important thing to me anyway. Exactly.
I could do 4 jobs and make that much money.
Yeah. Coming out good. It certainly is, Larry.
I had a guy ask me one time, he's like, why don't you just throw that shit out? He's like, why do I buy? I told him, why do I buy you lunch every day, you little fucking prick? And then for the next week, I made him clean all these little things. I said, there, now you just earned your keep. But he learned a little something there. I did. I used to buy my guys lunch every time. I've spent tens of thousands of dollars on fucking lunch alone.
Absolutely, bro, because we know every horse needs a carrot.
Well, a lot of these guys, I always paid people what they were worth too. But the thing was, is I would not get very worthful people. Trying to keep, because I'd go to the parole office and be like, all right, who's next? Thinking that I might one day get someone such as myself that needed a break in life. But it never fucking happened. I even got a few of these guys jobs at other places and they fucked that up too. But when I transferred them and gave them a job to another place with a friend of mine, I told them what they were in for, so it didn't look bad on me. Like, this dude, he works, but you don't know if he's going to be there next week. And it's sad, but, when drugs take effect of people, it's a whole other system.
You're dealing with a different beast, bro. There's no reasoning.
No, it just got him, and I empathize with that because I did drugs too for most of my life. But it's like, damn, you just wish that some of these, Plus, I lost 2 brothers to drugs and violence and all the other shit that comes with it. But it's like, man, you think these people are gonna wake up, but the reality is that it's very rare that these people per capita come out of it. because they're so down on themselves that
they wake up taking their last breath.
to get high, and I'm not talking about smoking a little weed, I'm talking about forgetting who the fuck you are, or forgetting fucking your lineage and your past, and forgetting everything. That's the kind of high these fuckers are getting nowadays, you know?
Yeah, too much, bro.
They're not getting high to have fun, they're getting high to forget.
Yeah, they're getting wasted. They're not getting high, bro. They're getting wasted.
Absolutely annihilated. But anyway, is that it? Was that all?
Been there, done that.
Oh no, we got this one last thing. Fuck. I'll be right back.
BRB.
Oh.
Oh, don't leave me, Tom. I'm nervous.
Tomorrow I'll come over here, I'll slap those 2 pieces of carpet down, and then it's round 9,700, 3,010.
Awesome. One thing at a time.
One thing. I got little cartridges that go in these things that actually.
Yeah, I've had the see-through cartridges.
They're nice for doing small jobs or touch-up, you know, because then you just pull that out and throw it away. But I'm neurotic, and I end up cleaning out them damn things. But you know what happened to me? I had them sitting down there by the welder, and I was welding one day by them.
And you peppered them.
And I peppered the shit out.
So you've now got a bag of colanders.
I got nothing. No, I sell them for $29.95 as strainers.
He went weekend camping, Uncle Larry. He went camping for the Memorial Weekend.
Camping every Memorial Weekend for the last. My mom, next year will be 50 years for her. And everybody else that used to go is all dead.
Have you cleaned the shitter out on that trailer?
The shitter?
Aye.
The shit from the weekend?
Well, you know, you got the waste from the WC, haven't you? You got to take the slurry from the WC.
Yes. I have not dumped it yet. No.
And that I'm only reminding you because if it's going to warm up, you want to do it before it does, don't you?
There's very little in there. It's more water than anything.
Oh, that's good then. I'm just a reminder for you, bro. That's all because when you said it on there the other day, well, that reminded me I've got to empty the shitter, and so I'm just here reminding you today.
Yeah. No, I got it parked out front here, and I just got to move it over there with the skid steer, and then that'll be done. My next task after this building is to figure out where the fuck and what the fuck I'm gonna build. It's either gonna be the tree house or it's gonna be a pergola with a goddamn 4-season pergola with a kitchen in it.
Okay.
Because my kitchen sucks. My kitchen across the street is such a piece of shit. There's nowhere to set nothing while you're fucking cooking. It's just terrible. I hate it.
I think that comes before the tree house.
Yeah. Well, see, the thing is I think the treehouse is going to end up being very similar. So, like a 3-4 season fucking treehouse.
But I'm hoping I'll be there. I want to be there by then, bro. To help do the do. So, but start the other.
Yeah. So actually, our neighbor is here now too. So one of the things I was waiting for was him. And Robin talked to him the other day and said that he would pay half for the fence because I want to separate our 2 properties.
Yeah.
The last couple of years, not that I mind as much, but they've been coming over through our property to get to the beach, and it's like,
Enough.
I don't have a huge problem with it, but I kind of do, It's just one of them things. The guy is never here for most of the year, and his renters, they don't know any better, and I'd rather just not have these fucking strangers coming through.
Absolutely, bro. And without having to come to blows or get into any ways, just put yourself a fence up. Lovely.
Yeah. Well, the thing is these fucking goofies will sue you the fucking pants off you the first chance they get. That's just the way this fucked up country is. Oh, I fell down and hurt my little pussy. Let me get 200 grand, or something. And then I just have to fucking take them out far away and sell them to the first bidder.
So, listen, if you want numbers, you might as well take a shower while you're there, Tom. No one's really looking. Have you got your shampoo?
No. You guys love watching this. You just shut up and watch it.
That, that's the second time I've been told to shut up today on the phone.
You fuck you, buddy!
There's a common denominator here, bro. It must be me.
No, we're just doing fucked up shit and you're trying to tell us about it. We ain't hearing it. I hate this, actually. I have a thing that you put on and you hook it to the drill and you spin it real fast.
It's called a wife.
Yeah. No wives. I've tried.
Oh, is that a different one?
No wives, no wives.
That's
This
right.
fucking world and their goddamn wives. In some places, they got 4, 5, 6 of them motherfuckers. I
Can
think
you
they're the
imagine?
smart ones, actually.
No chance, brother. They're the smart ones. Imagine the headache. No, thank you.
Well, they just leave the house and let them bitches argue with themselves, right? Instead
Yeah,
of
you've got.
yelling at the kids, they got 5 or 6 of them.
Yeah, that's well and good. You step out that damn door, close it. You can't hear them. When are you coming back?
Never.
You gotta. You gotta.
That's why you build across the street. And then when they're ready, they come back over and say, I'm sorry, can I have your Slim Jim?
Across the street and down a bit.
Across the street. Literally. All right, now I gotta find the plug. What one of these little, oh, there it is right there. Okay, we're just gonna drop this right in here and let it soak, because I'm sick of fucking scraping on it.
Oh, you were showing good form for sure, bro. You can tell the experience is definitely there.
Now I gotta find a cover for this. How am I gonna do that? We're gonna walk away from this and hopefully it don't flood on us. Damn. What am I gonna put on the top of here? That plastic?
Hey, beautiful. Not you, you bugger.
Quit calling me that. You're gonna make people fucking understand how we really feel of each other.
Well, if they can't see with their own eyes, they're blind.
Oh, look I found these damn things too. See? Look at that. Brand new. I could have been done with this.
Have they been peppered?
Fucking asshole. Alright, here. We're just gonna take this tape. Oh! I got a knife. Oh, I know where there's a knife.
You could do with some big tape, really.
Huh?
You could do with some big tape, really. That small stuff you've got there.
We only use little stuff around here. This is actually called. Oh.
Expensive.
Yeah, this is called Vicor, and this is threshold window and door tape. It's actually, yeah, it's like, I don't know what it is, probably $20 a roll now. Not too bad for what it is, but you definitely don't want to. Like,
Is it like a DPM?
Yeah. If you're putting in a new window or door and you're not using that, you're a fool because that shit is rubber and tar and it just seals up
Yeah.
everything. You
Yeah,
know how you
deep. Yeah.
pull out an old window and it's all rotted all around it?
Yeah.
That right there prevents it.
So for those damp-proof membrane, that's what we call it here, DPM.
Yeah. Yeah, it's GCP Applied Technology Vicor.
To be
But
exact and precise. 12 for 12 in the house. That is awesome. Thank you, guys.
now that is sealed off. And
Awesome.
right here where one of the kids can kick it over. We'll pull the plug on that. We'll shut this off.
You call that tape? No, this is tape, says
This
Minty.
is a tape. That little stuff there, eh? Well, looks like somebody's been in here sweeping this table. Oh, I gotta put in an order tonight for a little dot because I gotta put a dot over here so when they rack these and break, they're
Yep.
not doing it on that side towards the window because people are that stupid.
Yep.
I gotta get pool cue tips because I gotta redo these or I'll broke off. This is the only good one. Nope, that one's gone too now.
And
Okay.
that ain't so good.
Okay, well,
You need some of that tape on there, bro.
yeah, cushion. And then we'll put these last two pieces of carpet in. I'm gonna write that down right now, actually. I
Add it
need
to the list. Here we go. On with the dancing pole. What else do we need?
dancing pole. Nope, looks like I'm not writing shit down because I got no writing utensils. So fuck that. I'm gonna put this guy in my pocket though, and maybe I'll remember it
Mhm.
for the shelves. I need a bar. I was gonna put a really nice glass door in there, but I've come up with another idea for that stuff. And they could just put a shower curtain in there and be good with it. Although I hate when a shower curtain touches me. Ugh.
Glass door with kids, though, you know.
Well, yeah, they're very sturdy, awesome doors. Commercial style shit.
Okay, if you're going to go that way with it, yeah, definitely. You know, and I wouldn't put just an ordinary shower door there.
Um, I gotta sharpen the blades on that. I gotta find out why it's still. I brought it in yesterday. The
That's a
battery
nice.
did
Is that your
take
mower, Tom?
apart.
That's a nice little mower, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Um, bought it
I didn't.
brand new.
I didn't know
Probably
if you had it in for a repair or servicing it for somebody or whatever, you know.
this this thing I bought brand new in 2012, I think.
Oh, it doesn't look that old. It looks well for its age.
Yeah, well, it's always stored indoors.
Yeah.
Oh, look at there's a little denty dent. That was probably from the plow this winter. But I flipped this thing upside down and shit creek back there. And ever
Really?
since then, look at there's a dent right there. Ever
Yeah.
since then, it's been dumping oil, but I think it's coming out of this gasket here. So I'm gonna have to pull both of these covers off and find out.
Yeah.
Maybe this thing needs to be cleaned. I don't know, but
Maybe your valves are opening just a bit too much as well.
yeah, I don't know what's going on, but it's dumping fucking oil all over.
You can set when you take them covers off, you can get your feeler gauges and then set them.
Yep. Yep. And then I got to clean up the rest of this shit show and start working on that. I sure
Yeah.
would like to have that done. That's going to take a lot of time and effort. That might not even get done till next year because there's so much welding and shit that needs to get done.
So I just need to fucking be there, bro.
Yep. Lots of things. You'd never be fucking. If I ever was goddamn. Them are 1-inch lines, huh? There's maybe 7/8. Never been bored in my life, I'll tell you that.
Only
Ever.
boring people get bored, my nan said.
Yep. There's no need, and there's so many different things you could do. if it's in your wheelhouse and you like doing it, why not make money at it? That's been my
Exactly.
thing.
Exactly.
And this shit is fun to do if you're into mechanical stuff. This thing needs a little overhaul itself.
I can weld, I can dance, and I can shine shoes.
Hell yeah. You can make up for all the things I don't do. Now, I'll tell you I can weld, but, reality, I need to order from these people right here. This is a bushing company, and I need to order some bushing. So you can get bronze bar stock too and just bore it out to whatever size. So in case some of that shit's fucked up, I can just make it my own.
Yeah, yeah.
There's a lot of good stuff here. He had a big bar of this shit, but he's like, "Oh, that's $1,700." I was like, okay, I won't take that then."
Okay, I'll leave that with you.
Yeah. Well, you
we'll,
can
we'll,
keep
we'll,
that. I'm gonna make
we'll,
mine out of cast iron.
yeah, I love that trailer. It's awesome.
It's a great trailer, actually. Matter of fact, I think the next one I see that's similar, I'm gonna buy it too.
Yeah,
Because
I
it'd be
don't blame you.
easy to put 4 or 5 of these back there, skirt them out,
Yeah,
and make them stationary.
yeah. You need one with Andy's name on it.
Yeah. Well, save your fucking ducats.
I am.
They're easy to find. I would, personally, if I was single, there's no way I would do anything other than. Because then,
No,
worst come to worst, if I get
fuck
sick
them up.
and tired of it, I pack the fucker up and I move.
That's
You
right.
know, that's just me.
I'm exactly the same.
You
Hobo
got
low.
every fucking thing in there, and it's not small. You got it's the fucking air conditioning works
that
beautiful in there.
that's what I tell all the girls.
Yeah, just if it looks small, you're standing in the wrong spot.
Come closer.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, it'd be a good life, all right, Minty. It's a dream life, bro. Count me in. Get
I
this
got so
fucking
much
surgery.
shit to do. All these logs got to be milled up. I think I'm going to turn 90% of these logs into fencing.
Yeah,
There's a
right.
big, there's a big calling here for fencing for some
Oh,
reason.
everyone wants their privacy, bro.
Yeah.
You want privacy, you got to create it.
Yep. 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 And I got at least 1 or 2 trees around here.
What costs the most around the home? Privacy and security.
The woman.
That is the privacy and the security.
Oh, I gotta throw this shit. Throw this in there too. See, there's all the.
Minty, good to see you, bro. Thanks for coming by. Catch up soon, my man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I gotta back up to this thing.
Back up to my bumper, baby. That's a nice little bit of kit, though, the camera.
Say what? Say what?
That's a nice bit of kit you got there, the reversing camera, the tard camera.
Oh yeah, that's it. Actually, I really like it because you can do this too. You can go there if you got something in the back of the truck
Hey,
and
what?
you're like,
Mind your load.
yeah. Or you can do this and you can look on each side of the mirror. You can look that way.
Damn thing's got more cameras than your house.
Oh yeah, you want to see something really crazy? Watch this. Top view. How the fuck can you see all around? Look, I'm gonna go backwards.
That's crazy. Like it's got its own damn GoPro. Isn't that crazy?
How the fuck does it see all that? We're inside.
Exactly.
There ain't no camera above this motherfucker. All the sensors, though, hey?
You're on the grid, bro. You are on the grid.
Yeah. Matter of fact, I thought about going and seeing if they still got a microchip in this fucker to see if it was stolen.
Yeah, yeah.
Because if you get something on a loan, then you better believe they got a microchip in there that if you quit making the payments, they
Oh,
can
I
come
can
find
take
that
it.
motherfucker.
Yeah, that's right.
And I did finance $20,000 of this truck back when I bought it because they wouldn't give me the $1,500 rebate if I didn't. And I was like, that doesn't make any sense. You're going to finance me for 3 years for 0% interest. How make it make sense?
Because they're not $20,000. Can 9/10 of it can be lent out because it's credited to the bank. Yeah, but yeah, they'll take a hit on your 0% and retain it back on the 9/10 they lend out to others from yours. Yeah, exactly. And they're not so much taking a hit on you; they're breaking even. But the 9/10 they lend out from your 20 grand that they'll make money on.
Yeah. Yeah, that was crazy. I couldn't believe it. I'm like, here you go. Here's 70 grand. Let me buy a truck. No, we can't take all that money.
Oh yeah. Asia, how are you? Oh, Tom, please. Aren't they cute?
And I don't know, everyone.
What about the ones that go
I think
cock-a-doodle-doo?
no, they get shot, man. Hi, doctor. I don't know what's going on with this guy's wings, but it would suck if
We're just glitching, Tom.